So, my sister gets shipped off to boarding school, poof, gone. Like she'd suddenly developed an aversion to oxygen and needed a scholarly vacuum to breathe. But the punchline? She never came back. Mom and Dad clammed up tighter than a miser's wallet. 7 months ago, sis, all of 14, and Grandma took a powder to another state. Boarding school, they chirped. Summer program. I'm all, cool, where? Visiting hours? Suddenly, I'm public enemy number 1. She specifically said she doesn't want to see you. Right. Like she'd rather dissect earthworms than hang with yours truly. My internal alarm started blaring code red. I pressed. They stonewalled. Dad went nuclear. Let's just say the fallout involved creative lying about my sudden inability to walk without resembling a newborn giraffe and a spectacular rainbow of bruises. 3 months later, supposed homecoming day. I casually inquire, so, what time's the prodigal daughter rolling in? Dad's got this infuriatingly smug look. She loves boarding school. Doesn't want to leave yet. Yeah, and I love tax audits. I knew he was feeding me a line thicker than a phone book, but what could I do? 2 more months crawl by, each one a fresh hell. No calls, no texts, nada. My sister had ghosted me. Then, to add insult to injury, Dad starts converting her room into his personal fortress of solitude. We have words. The kind that end with him threatening to lock me in the basement if I don't stop poking my nose where the sun don't shine. She'll be back soon, he snarls, adding a charming little reminder that any further questions would make the bruise incident feel like a spa day. A tiny, pathetic sliver of me clung to the hope he wasn't a complete monster. Then I stumbled upon Pandora's box in the attic, a box labeled, stuff that reminds us of our daughter. Inside, her phone. Ding ding ding. Alarm bells at full volume. Why didn't she have her phone? Something was rotten in the state of Denmark, and I was about to become Hamlet. Against explicit orders, I spilled the beans to my best friend. My parents had forbidden me from telling anyone, threatening God knows what, but I was done playing nice. She didn't just listen, she believed me. Her parents, saints in human form, jumped into action. Cue Operation Save My Sister. Midnight rendezvous, whispered plans, and a whole lot of dialing. I reported my parents, address and all, and waited for the sky to fall. The next 9 days were an extended panic attack. I existed on a diet of pure anxiety. Every creak of the floorboard sent me diving for cover, convinced Dad was coming to drag me back to crazy town. I lost my lunch more times than I care to admit. Then, finally, the call. CPS. They found her, 500 miles away, shacked up with some creep with ties to my father. Turns out, Dad was drowning in debt and used my sister as collateral. A human IOU. My grandmother and father were arrested. Mom got a get-out-of-jail-free card because Dad threatened her life. Now, my sister and I are crashing at my best friend's place while the authorities figure out the foster care situation. I've got my sister back, but she's a shell of her former self. She won't talk about what happened, and frankly, I don't blame her. My best friend's parents are already lining up therapy. I'm just trying to breathe and not think about what kind of monster could do that to his own daughter.